Good morning, everybody. This is Pam from Central California, and I'm going to work on this last Amazon packaging journal. Let's look at I know you've seen it, but let's just take a recap. Here's the cover, and this, I just sewed this. It's all, I just sewed this. Yeah, so I think this one, I can't remember if it was a Rachel or not. I mean, a lot of the things are like under here, but I might have just sewed it on a regular old piece of fabric, and then I added stuff. So I love my birdie. Okay, so now we're going to start. I want to get this done. So I'm going to go through it and show you what I've done and what I'm thinking about doing. And we'll go from there. So in here, I have this guy, and it's a nice tag that can be written on. Plus the pocket, really cool orange fabric, oranges fabric. And that's going to go in here so that, you know, and lots of other stuff can go in there because it's very flexible. Okay, over here, I wrote, I did a double pocket, so I put one of the teeny tiny tags I made that Rachel made. Those are in here, and you can write on this, of course. Then I did one of my daisies or sunflowers or whatever I made, but it's on the back of this envelope, and so it's kind of cool because you can hide something in there. So we probably need to do something for in there, but I do not know yet what I want to put in there. So we'll revisit it. Over here, I put a belly band here, and then I put another one of those small cute tags with the embroidery on it. And it's just sticking out askew because I like everything to look askew. Here, I wanted to put this on here. I was thinking I'd put it right here because, I don't know, I think it looks pretty. I'm trying to think. See, it's a pocket thingy like that. It's supposed to look like one of those little bags. So I'm trying to think. I want to put it here, but I was thinking if I left it open on the side, I can stick something out this way because I kind of like things to stick out. So I would put it on like this, like that, and then the top. So let's do that. I'm going to do it. Okay. Well, I always got to make sure I don't do the wrong side. So I'm going to do this side. Okay. I'm just putting glue on. Sorry for the shadows again. This time of year, the sun has shifted. It comes right in my eyes, and I can't see anything. And it's hot until it gets to where it's overcast the whole time. And then it'll be better. Let's put this right about here. Just like that. And just like that. Now, like I said, we have a tuck up here, which we'll figure that out. I have on my left here, right here, I have a bunch of stuff I was going to play with, I think. I had this guy I made a while back. And I thought he would be super cute in here. That's kind of why I wanted to do it. And I thought it would be cute that he's sticking out like that. So I'm going to put him like this until that dries. Okay. And I probably will put something on here like I did maybe my Pandora's Junk Journal. That seems to be cute right there. But I'm not going to do that right now. Over here, I have this guy. And I want him to be, it's a writing spot. But it can also be a tuck. So I'm going to put a tuck. I'm going to glue this part down right here because I kind of thought it was cute to have it on the outside instead of on the inside this time. And let's take this, well, maybe we're going to do that. I'm moving you up a little bit, and then I could probably bring you down a little bit too. That way you can see. I think you can see, but, you know, sometimes it's better to see closer. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this guy. Thank you for all your kind comments on the last journal. That was very nice. And thank you to Nancy, I believe it is, for purchasing it. just like that. And then I guess I could put the thumb thing on there. Maybe I can do that. So I'm gonna just... This was a French ledger, and I really like this writing right here. That's one reason I wanted to see it. So we can go like that. I think last time I glued this down too, and there was 2 pockets, but then you can't write. So I'm thinking if somebody wants to do that, whoever ends up buying this, then they can easily do that. Glue it down and use it for a tuck spot, or use it to put a piece of paper, something you wrote on there, and then... Okay, come on, you can do this. I'm sorry, I'm getting the glue from being unstuck, I hope. Okay, put that over there, like this. How is everybody today? Oh, it's the Garlic City outside. Woo, smelled really bad today. I think sometimes it depends on the way the wind is blowing, you know, from the factory and all that, obviously. But sometimes it's more pungent than other times. And then sometimes the dairy smell is so pungent. If anybody has ever lived in a country area where you have dairies, you know what I mean. Lots of fun dairy smells. I'm going to put this just about like that, I think. So we can get him sort of over there like that. Might be dangerous to try and line it up with this because that's half the time those aren't printed well. And then I thought I could put this guy in here, possibly, just like that. Cottage garden card. I will leave him right there until this dries. Okay, what else we got here? I have this guy now. I thought he'd be fun to have somewhere. But if I go over here, I take away the writing spot. Maybe I don't care because you can still write all around except for just this little place here. Or if I go over here, I take away the pretty paper of the flower, and I like the flower, so I'm going to do it over there. Oh, maybe I'm going to do it over there. Why are you still stuck? I wish they would make some kind of a container or something that does not... okay, I'm trying to do too much at once. That does not stick all the time. You know, it doesn't get all clogged up. There must be a way. If you can land a person on the moon, am I right? Okay. Okay, let's put him right over here. Just like that. And we can put a little thing in there. Not sure what yet, but we can put him in there, just like that. Now, I had this. Don't tell me I did it backwards. I did. I was doing it like this. Well. Oh, yeah, because that's the reflection. Oh, well, it's already glued on now. A little Liberty fabric here that's that I sewed together and then glued it on here. So I can either put it in. No, I can't put it like that. I have to put it in this way. I'm sorry to whoever gets this. It's upside down. It's going to go in the other thing over here. Look closer, Pam. Okay, just like that. I like this right here. That's why I did it. See, it sticks out so fun. All right, like that. Over here, I have this fun guy. He was just one of these things we made years ago with Rachel. That's how long I have stuff. Where you did like a sampler kind of strange page, and then you can write on it. So I'm going to, this is going to be in here, and I'm going to clip that there when I get my clips out. Now, I made this because I saw it in a magazine. I thought it was really cute. And it is a belt buckle, old, like a vintage belt buckle. And then, you know, I slow stitched this. And I thought it would work well if it was like on a page like this maybe, but you want it to be this way so you can see it. Well, that's kind of dumb. But I don't know. I think it's going to stay in here, but didn't really work the way I wanted it to. Okay, that. I think that might have been as far as I got for my planning. What is happening? Oh, this is a pocket. I need to do a big tag for that. That's a pocket, and this needs to be decorated. Do that. And this is the up tuck. We need something to put in there, which we will. Another pocket here. We have to decorate that. Here's our little tab on there. And then this can open out. Oh, it's an envelope. Something needs to go in there. Oh, and look, it got, well, did it? No, it's not. Oh, it's together. So that that's a little envelope. So we get to put something in there. So we still have quite a few things to do. Another thing here to decorate. And that's just the page. I love how, oh yeah, there it is, the up tuck. Can't see it. I think I put this guy in here. One day I was making stuff and I just wanted it crinkly here on the top. And then I found this, obviously from Rachel, but look at the beautiful writing and this beautiful writing here. Just November 1880 something. I want to say 1, but that has this little thing on there. Maybe it's a comma. 1881. So that's pretty sweet. So I stuck that in here because it's cool. This opens up like that. I don't know if I'm doing anything with that. Other side of that pretty paper, of that pretty. Okay, then we have a tuck here. So we got to get working on some tags and stuff, don't we? So over here, I had a bunch of stuff that I don't know what I'm going to do. I thought I like this idea, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. I have this little piece of something. I don't know if I'm going to use that. I have this thing that was J9 scraps, kind of cool. It's a little thick, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use that in here. I would like to put this on here. What else is over here to my side? Most of it's just scrappies. Oh, I got my little guy there I made. I have this guy, and I think that's it. Okay, so I'm going to go through it again, and I'm going to look at some of the tucks I have and see if I have any fun old things we can put in there. So I love some of the, look at that guy. I'm trying to figure out what I might want to put. These are some fun Christmas ones, but it's not really a Christmas journal. Now see, this is a vintage one of those. So those die cuts I get from Germany that are reproductions of these kind of things. I might put this on somewhere because he's falling off as it is, and he's going to ruin everything. He's going to get all broken if I don't glue him down somewhere. I love using these little fans, and I have a couple of them here. And if I could find a way to use them that would be cute, where they would kind of stick out but not get too damaged, that would be a good idea. No. Okay, so we'll just put that there. I don't think I put a whole one of these out yet, so find a pretty one. That one's nice. It's original. Somebody's name. All right, that'll be cute. Okay, let's look at some of these things I just pulled out here. Okay, so we have that guy like that. We have that filled up like that. Oh wait, what could we put in here? We could put a secret thing in here. That might be too. What else do I have? Okay, I got another box here of stuff. I love using these old button cards. This is original. To decorate and to use for like tags and stuff. So I really like that. Maybe I should put these out and decorate some of those because they've been sitting here for years. I'm not sure about the birds things yet. All right, well, that's that stuff. I know there's more of those. If I see them, I'm going to go through a couple of these little things I have here, and then if I see them, obviously I'm going to put some put some of that stuff in there, but not yet. I want to see what else I have in here. These are mostly these kind of things, which will be cute. I do not deny it, but we're not doing that right yet. I want to see if there's any more. I know I have more of these things like that, those things. These are mostly Christmas cards. Christmas, Christmas. I guess somebody will probably buy this for Christmas. I mean, this time of year, so it would be Christmas, so I might put one of these in here, but I'm going to wait and decide on that in a little while. So that, like this, these are more of those. That, come on, I know there's more of those. I'm going to have an avalanche over there. What's in here? Oh, these are flowers. We might need those out to decorate that other thing. Put that over there. I love that. I had another one of those. It was really cool, and it's brittle, so it accidentally broke the corner off, and I don't know where the corner went. I was saving. I thought I saved it, but you know. All right, let's go over here. Okay, that's over here. So I know I have more of these. Where would they be? I might have a couple in this really huge book down here, which should have never made it this big. I will say that. I did one of Rachel's things. It's huge. If you can even see it, the whole thing. And it's crazy. I mean, it's heavy for me. I don't know why I did that. I had this book, and I thought, well, this is a way to use this book. Yeah, it's too heavy. Oh, yeah, I probably should put one of these in there. I keep forgetting that. The last one I forgot. So let me see. I know I had other ones that weren't all black. I thought I had ones that were colored. Well, we'll put that one right there. If we find a colored one, then that'll be fine. No one really knows what we have, what I do half the time. But I think I have some of those other things in here if I can find them. I do love these guys. Let's see if there's something in here we could maybe stash around. Be fun to write on and stuff. That one's cute. We might use that. Put that there. I know, I could have sworn I had in here somewhere. No, I had in here somewhere those, here. Yeah, I knew I did. I figured if I'm going to do some of these, I might as well do them all right now since they're around here. Makes sense, right? I don't think there's any under there. Yep, see? I knew I did. There's one here. Maybe if things are more in order, I can hear your judgment. It's okay. I agree. It's just that it takes a lot of energy to do that. And I got to pick up in here because if you saw, I almost fell a minute ago, so we don't want to fall. This had a cording thing on there, so kind of like that. We'll do that. As you can see, if I fill all this up, I won't even be able to lift it. So I think that was a fail. See, there's another one. And I'm tearing that. That's good. This will be great. Finally get these done, and they can be in my thing to use. All right. That goes over here. Ouch. Okay, now I need to get some nice paper to cover the back. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have this paper that's super old. It's a ledger. And I thought it'd be cute to put on the back so that they can, people can write on them. And then we'll decorate the fronts. So what I'm going to do is kind of like the letters. So I'm going to, or the letters. I like the number up there. So I'm going to glue them around here. How many do we have with these? Not that. So this is all I got, right? I have that one. Let's get them all out. Let's move all this stuff. Okay, just like that. Well, I don't know if I can put him on because look, his head. Oh, no, his head. I thought his head was gone. Oh, it's not gone. His head's down here. All right, fine. Fine. His head's fine. Okay, now. Okay, so I'm going to take these and just... So we're going to fix our house up to make it more livable for us with our mobility issues, and because we have so much stuff in here, so many years worth of, let's see, how long have we been in this house? Let's see, I know it was around 96, 2006, 2016. So 30 years in this house. So you know how you do. You say accompany. No, you don't accompany. You accumulate tons of things that, you don't need, or you get a lot of things given to you you don't need. And so we decided, because we looked into trying to move. Everything is crazy right now. All the prices. I don't know what happened. I must have been sleeping. But somehow all the prices went way up. And, crazy. Crazy prices. So, like, our house is not a big house, but it would be a fine house if it didn't have, it has a really big lot. And so that's hard for us to care for. And like I said, the pool, we could fix the pool now, but the pool broke some time ago, the pump, and it was going to cost a lot to get it fixed. And we decided we don't want to fix it because we turned it into the pond. And, which is fine. I like the pond because you didn't have to, you know how much running a filter and chemicals and all the things you need for a pool is so expensive. And if nobody really uses it, it's dumb to do that. The summer is, yes, the summer's hot, but you can only really use it in the summer. And, so it's too much. It needed to be resurfaced. There's all these things wrong that needed to be done. And so that's why we made it into the pond, which is fun. We like the pond. And, and the rest is mostly, we hire people to come out and, do the trees, cut the trees, because the trees, you have to, because we have a telephone pole in our backyard. Keep this page separate because we could use that. Oh, several of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, huh? So we have a pool in our, a telephone pole in our backyard, which you can, your trees cannot go up and hit the wires. So we have to trim those every year, but we have somebody do that. And, we can have people come in and, they cut the front yard, but, it's a hassle, but we can do that. We have people come and do that. But even, so we were doing the math and everything. Even though our electric's high, and, stuff like that. Electric's high and I don't like to get the glue gets on. It's too long. Oh, wait, over here. Well, I guess we can kind of do that. What was I saying? So we did a price comparison. So in our area, so if we were to move to a mobile home, that was one of the options we were trying to do. I'm just gluing. Trying to do the normal space to live in the better mobile home park, has a pond. It's really kind of cool with, and to make sure that there's elderly people in there, not really young families. I'm not against families. It's just that, sometimes they're loud and, have tons of visitors and, this, like right now, my street looks, we call it car pollution. Every family seems to have 3 and 4 and 5 cars. I mean, it's just crazy. I'm not against people having cars. You know that. You understand that. But it's just very frustrating because, man, there's millions, it's always loud. And we live in a nice, we have elderly neighbors. We live in a nice area. I'm not saying it's not a nice area. I'm just saying there's a lot of, people that have tons of cars and stuff, and they're all on the street or they're trying to be in front of your house, and then they won't deliver the mail. Anyway, so we were looking into a mobile home. In fact, one just came for sale right near my one of my dear friends, where her mother-in-law is living right now. And that's the one park I would like to live in. So I probably should wait, but I'm trying to make it so it's manageable for me. So we'll just put that like that. And so, yeah, and they wanted 120. That it was probably, I don't know, might be the size of our house. Like our house is 1,200. It's not very big, but like I said, the lot's huge. So 1,200 square feet. So they wanted 125 or something for that, which is fine. I mean, we could sell our house easy and get that. I mean, get more than that. So that's not a problem. But the problem is that, and they had just redid everything. The problem is you're going to have to pay, what was it? 700, maybe it was 800. I think, well, let's say $700 a month for the space. And then every time there's they said every time there's a cost of living increase with Social Security, then they raise the cost up. So yeah, so you're living there and you're paying that's like that's a house payment, or well, now I guess house payments are crazy expensive now, which I didn't know. Talk about somebody who's out of touch, right? House payments are, if you want to rent like just a modest average, probably a what do you call those things? Apartments or a smaller home, it's going to cost you $1,200 to $1,500 a month. Now, you go, well, yeah, duh. But I didn't know that. I mean, in my day, when we were buying houses, I mean, they were not like this, especially in this area because it's a farming area. It wasn't like Southern California. Now those houses in Southern California that were just averagey houses, not mansions on a hill, they're in the couple of $1 million range. I mean, it's crazy. A house that's run down like in Mission Viejo or Fountain Valley or someplace like that. Just crazy. And so we thought, okay, well, that's ridiculous because you can't really move anywhere. And so even if you add the taxes in, even though they keep adding bonds to our taxes and all that, I hate that. Anyway, you never really own your house. Just for all you young people who think you're going to own your house one day, you never own it. Even if you own your house, you don't own it because you have these taxes you have to pay. And you can't get out of it. And they raise the utilities. So anyway, it was going to cost us quite a bit more a month to live like that. But it would be easier on us. So we thought, okay, well, I told Jean, we have all kinds of hodgepodge of things. And the problem is that we trip easy now and we can't have that. And with cats who are always going in and out of your legs, you cannot have too much furniture that's too close together, because you think, well, I should have places for people to sit. Well, why? No, you can have enough for like if a couple comes over. We don't have people come over. I mean, I have my son and, his family come over occasionally, but we usually go to their house, which is a block away because I don't want all that noise at my house. So like when there's Christmas and stuff like that, that's what we do. We don't have it here. We used to, but we don't now. Even Thanksgiving, we go to their house. Even if we make some of the food, we go to their house and just bring it, which is a lot nicer for the mess that happened, you know. And so yeah. So we decided, well, I guess it's the best thing to just stay here for now. Even the little house thing, you're going to have all this all this government, all this government problems with trying to go with their ordinances and laws about putting a tiny house. And then I don't want to have a tiny house in my son's backyard. He doesn't have that big of a backyard. If he had our backyard, that'd be fine, because then we could be on one side of the yard and wouldn't be bothering each other, you know. But I don't want to do that. So we're staying here for the time being. So we're going to try and get our life. So I'm going to redo my craft room, which is a disaster. Someday when it's done, I'll show you. But to make it so that it's easier for me to deal with, you know. And the same thing, I was going to get a she shed outside, and I don't know, we might still do that to put everything in, and, you know, air conditioning, the whole thing out in the backyard. Because we had a shed, and then this big, huge palm tree we used to have fell on it and just destroyed it. So we're thinking we can get a nicer one now and just do that. So yeah, we're trying to work on that. So anyway, I was trying to get to this point. So we've been looking at, because we have a 3-bedroom house, right? And one bedroom is my craft room, and one room is Jean's stuff that's just overflowing with stuff like exercise room, and then the other one's our bedroom. So last night he was having such a bad time sleeping, and he went and had a colonoscopy, and when he had the surgery, or have it happen, you know, that's really, Parkinson's people have a really hard time with some of that stuff. And then what ends up happening is that he had terrible nightmares all night. That's another sign of Parkinson's. You start having these terrible nightmares and screaming and moving, because one of the first things that go in your brain is that your brain can't, like when you're sleeping, it doesn't paralyze you, so you act out all your dreams and stuff. Oh man, it's terrible. And he'll scream. So anyway, we thought, well, you know, we need to, so we're looking at Murphy beds. I'm very excited about that. So we're thinking in the living room, we have too much stuff in there now. Get everything out, get a sofa and like a chair or two. And right now we have a sofa and a love seat. They're really big, and big tables and ottoman, and it's just too much. And we're thinking we can put a Murphy bed in there, just a double-sized one. I didn't know they make them now, and they can just fold up into a cabinet. So it would open up sideways. So if the Murphy bed was like this, so like this is the little thing. When it opens up, so here's the Murphy bed. When it opens up, it comes out like this. And so then when it closes up, it goes like that, so that it would only be as thick as the bed part. So it could be like a cabinet or something, can sit in the background against a wall, which would be perfect. So we're thinking, instead of doing a sofa bed, you know, I mean, it's like, there's a whole world of Murphy beds, you guys. You should look into that if you're interested. I'm not a sponsor. Anyway, Murphy beds, yeah. So we're looking at that and trying to, you know, get everything to better, because we have a beautiful, somebody gave it to us, and it's lovely, and I love it. And I love 50s and 60s decor and memorabilia. I just love that. And so we got one of those. Do you remember from the 50s, they had those big round tables that have the bucket swivel chairs and the round table with the pedestal in the center? We have that. But it's really hard to get around it when you're walking through the kitchen, because we also have this little island thing we put in there that's not... it can move around, but you have to maneuver around it. And it gets very frustrating to do that. And so I said, look, we need to get rid of this table, even though we love it, and get a rectangle one that can just go against the wall. That's just easy for you and me. So we're trying to work on all that. I got him looking at all that stuff. They said when you're when you're getting to where you're gonna retire, you should replace most of your appliances. So we got a new refrigerator. We always buy the bottom of the line refrigerator, just one that's adequate. You know, doesn't have a bunch of features and stuff. Just an adequate refrigerator. But you know what he did? I don't want to whisper, but so everything is white. All the cabinets are white, like the stovetop and the stove. We have this weird 60s house. And so the inside of the stove is one that's inside of a cabinet type thing. It's just the oven. And then the stove top is separate. And you can't have them together. It doesn't work. And they're electric, of course. And so they're white. And the old refrigerator was white. Well, he got a stainless steel one. He thought he was getting a white one. But it's okay. It's okay. Anyway. I love him. He's so cute. Anyway, so, but that should cut some of the electric, because it always does when every time when it's been like at least 10 years or more, then when you've gotten a new appliance, then it cuts the electric. We had one of the old, years ago, before we bought the one we have now, or we had before, because there was nothing wrong with it. We want to make sure that it doesn't break on our, when you don't want it to break. So we did that. And before, when we had an older refrigerator borrowed from somebody years ago, the minute we changed it out, I think our electric went down like $50 a month. It was credible. So if you have one of those old refrigerators, and I'm talking, the ones that most people have hanging around in their house that they use, like from the 80s or 90s even, that's drawn so much electricity. I just have to tell you, will help your bill not to have that. Anyway, so yeah. All right, so let's decorate some of these. Let's get the stuff that's, we have some birds here. And I had the flowers. Where'd the flowers go? Right here. We have flowers over here. Yes. So yeah, we're just staying here. It's a nice house. It's a nice neighborhood. It's quiet. It's a semi cul-de-sac where, there's a U-E. We live just before the U-E. It's not like it's not a whole U. It's just a semi U, half U. I don't know. All right, let's take this guy like that. This is for pearl buttons, and so they had this really cute to reflect the pearl part. So let's look at some fun stuff in here. Oops. Too big, too fat, too big. Let's see if I have any of what's small in here. I was hoping I had in this one some of the little, that's kind of cute. That could go there like that. That's cute. This. Okay, let's do that like that. Let's do that like that. Let's look at all of them. Let's do a streamline thing. This guy's like that. For many uses. That's what it says right there. Many, many uses. I'll bring you down some more so maybe you can see a little bit better. Even though it cuts off some. All right, because when I was looking, it looked really small, these little guys. Okay, let's look at some of this. Oh. I don't want to go looking for the other ones. Covers too much. Which I might have to. Oh, I like this. I think, oh yeah, look at that. J9 Scraps. She cuts out, she has sales with Johni at the Junk Journal shop. You should go subscribe to Johni. She has great sales, and she sells, I think I told you before, Jeannie from J9 Scraps. She also has a YouTube channel. I'll link both of them. She lives in Canada, and so in order to help the people who buy the stuff, she sells through Johni, who lives in Florida. She sends a big box to Johni with everything in it, all fixed up, and then they split the postage to everyone, so it's cheaper than just getting it from Canada, which I think is brilliant. And then Johni it ships it out from Florida, so it's pretty cool, really. Makes it more affordable. See, look, I got another one. She did that one. Look, I'm so stingy. I like that one. I don't think I have many of those left. Oh, this is little. No, no. Okay, let's look over here too. I don't think I have anything really small in here. I have another one of these, but I don't want to dig them out, so... Wait, what's this? There's one leaf. Might be cute. And then, let's look at the birds. Where'd the birds go? They're right here. Oh yeah, I think in here I had some of these ones that are the reproductions, but they're small. There's some small ones in here. So that could have been, it might even be smaller. I know I have smaller ones somewhere, but let's see. Oh, see, look at that. It's a super cute small one. What if he was, let's say we had this here, and let's say we put him on here, kind of like that. That's kind of cute. It's a little teeny owl. Oh, we have, no, there's a little teeny butterfly also, like that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Trying to figure it out. I have to get rid of stuff. Try and make my, oh, look at a woodpecker. Come here. We're going to pretend you're on this little tree here. We'll go something like this. You could be kind of like, maybe like that. I don't know. Or we could put just a black and white one. It's kind of, I really love the black and white with other colored stuff like that. What else do we have in here? That's that owl. I did like that owl, but you could just put that guy on there. That looks weird though if you're not going to do anything. I might put some little teeny labels if I have them. I need to print some out. I could list so many things, you guys, that I need to do. Okay, now how does this one go? Take this off for a minute. I'm trying to understand this. Does it go like this? I have to cut off the tabby things. It's kind of strange. I don't know about that. Maybe. Okay. That guy's pretty too. He could be just like that. Oh, you guys, there's too many choices. Look at how beautiful. I've bought that so many times because I end up giving them away or putting them in journals, and I think I like that. I have to bring that back. That could be just like this. So what is it? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I guess they're upside down. They're on a branch. That looks confusing. Let me see what else is here. I see. I love this. Is from J9 Scraps. She cuts up. She does the most wonderful. If that was smaller, that'd be great. See, I know there's other ones in here. Let's see. Because I saw them. So anyway, I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to... Another owl. Oh, look at him. Who doesn't fit? I would not cut his tail off because he's too pretty. Wait, what's this guy? I knew there was a smaller one. There's a smaller one. He could be, but you need more on there than just that. Okay, see, I hate it when they turn upside down. Make a decision. I think these are ones she cut out too. Just really great. She doesn't use a machine or anything. What is this? Okay, well, that's too big, but that's kind of cute. No. I think I looked at that one already. Trying to turn them over without... They were all turned over at one time, and then you see what happens. You look at it, and then it goes away. Okay, let's take all of this. What if I took this here? Oh, I had the smaller one. That's the same thing, but yeah, okay. So this would be bigger. So if you took that guy like that, you still see her head. That could be just about like that and like that. Kind of like that. So I'm going to put that over here like that. We have this guy, Ocean Pearls. I think I have some, let me get that big book again. Believe it or not, I think I have in this huge book some, I know it's tall, but I don't want to move the thing up again. Just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, look, see, here's some more black and white ones. These are some more, but these are big ones that she did, so I don't want to. I'm pretty sure I had some seashells in here, but they might be big. But I don't see them now, do I? No. I know there were seashells, people. Huh. Well, I obviously moved them out and put them somewhere else, and I'm not going to look for them. Might have been big, too. Can't remember. No, they're not here. Okay, no seashells. No seashells. Could have sworn I had seashells in there. Okay. Let's put this back in here like that. I don't really want to spend a bunch of time pulling other stuff out right now because it's too much to do. Oh, look at him. Too bad. I like him. It's another one. It's like a... Okay, we have to go back to the flowers, I guess. I don't think I have anything over here that's not this kind of stuff. Not ephemeral stuff. I don't think I do. Nope. We're just lucky. This is all we have right here. Okay. Covers up too much. And that's kind of pretty. I like it that you cover up the foil. Oops, this bird should not have been left out. Not good. No. No. Too thick. Too small. Kind of would go with the idea. They're water, it's water lily, but if it was only a little smaller. Too big. Too big, too big. Too big. Too weird. Too weird. There's a camellia. Doesn't really go with the idea of water. He could be just about like that. Could always cut off the extra leaves right there. It'd be a weird million-year-old long video. I'm not fast at doing this stuff, which it's not an excuse. You could stop, or you could go really fast through it, like Rachel says, or you could stop me and, no, I'm still liking this guy right now. This is coming up. I have to put that down. I was hoping I had another water lily, but I don't seem to have that. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. We're trying to figure out all that stuff. Trying to make it so we're not going to trip and break our ankles or something. Which means we have too much clutter. Even though you love everything and you have all these things that people gave you. And I don't mind the stuff on the walls. I have tons of stuff on the walls. If you've ever seen pictures at my house, you know I have tons of stuff. And I don't mind that because it's my walls and they're out of the way. But the other stuff is not out of the way. Well, that could be kind of like that. I don't mind that. It looks sort of watery. See, this is one of those die cuts. The reproductions. The reproductions. The reproductions. Okay, we're looking through all these. I would like it if that wasn't the same color, but we're so close, but you know, might have to do that. I don't know. Might have to be all we can do. Too big, too big. The iris is very cute. So what have you guys thought? Have you thought about what you're going to do when you retire, or what your plans are? Do you have plans? Oh, that's an opposite colors, and I kind of might like it. I think truthfully, I really like that better. Get that out. All right, so let's do that like that, okay? We have this one like that. Oh. How about this guy like that? No. Same color. I have to cut too much off. Is this one I looked at? Yeah, same color. Well, and I live in an area that generally is considered more, I might use this to put out on somewhere fun. I live in an area that's generally one of the more affordable in California. Unless they ever get that high-speed rail in, then I doubt it will be affordable because people will live here and then I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm not sure if I want to cover her face or what. So she's not going to have something on her, I don't think. Because then you can have an expanse of people coming from Southern California to live here and riding the train to work and stuff. So yeah, that could happen. Stupid high-speed rail. It's ridiculous. They get money from the government. They can't afford it. We can't afford it. California is in such a mess. You guys, do not vote for Gavin Newsom as president if he runs, because he's our governor and he has ruined California. I mean, I'm not kidding. He's ruined it. And so don't vote for him. It's just, it'll be terrible. If he does to the nation what he's done to California, that'll be it. That'll just be it. It'll be over. Maybe that. Anyway, so, oh, I'm stuck. Come on, I got my... So anyway. Yeah, anyway, so we have this high-speed rail that they've been working on for 1 million years. And they get money from the government, and when the money runs out, it sits there for a year or two until they get more money, and it just sits there. And I'm thinking everything they're using is getting rusted. I mean, how is that going to possibly be okay? Do you know? By the time it's ever done, it's ridiculous. And I don't even think it's going to be a high-speed rail now. They're probably just putting I don't think it is. I think it's going to be something else. A train that we already have. Anyway, so yeah, it's a whole thing. I could cut part of that off, and then I would say, or it could be on this side. I'm always thinking of that side, but we could do it over here. I think I like that one still. So yeah, California. California is just in dire straits. It really is. I like this guy. I think I'm stopping now because I'm spending the whole time looking for stuff. And nobody wants to watch that. Fast forward, you guys. Just fast forward. Okay. Let's take some of this. This has this stuff, strings still on there. Okay, let's glue this. I'm going to put this about like, well, you know what? Sorry. Let's just see if there's a label that can go with that. I'm looking at labels right here. I want to be really teeny, 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 and I don't know if I want to say stuff, but it's probably going to say something. Let's just say. What does this guy say right there? If we can read it. Man, my eyes are bad. How about honesty? It's the best policy. I have cataracts. I have to go get my cataracts. Oh, I'm a mess, you guys. I'm a mess. There's no hope. I'm a mess. I'm saying that fictitious. Never mind how I'm saying it. Saying that to be funny. I know there's hope. I'm just being sarcastically. Let's go like that. Just like that. And we're going to go like that. We'll take this guy. No, I'm going to cut him off. Going over there by the trash can. That'll be cute, just like that. And we'll put, oh, this, of course, this guy's not cut off either yet. Okay, I'm just cutting it out, guys. Putting it over the trash can here so I don't have to pick it up. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's going to be just like that. Okay, there's one down. Like that. This one. Let's do this guy. I think he was going to be the whole way. Well, duh. Should have put this down here. That, and then I think we liked this guy going, kind of. We'll go like this. Okay, just like that. This guy. I personally like this one. Might have had something else with it, and I might have used the flower that was with it and kept that part. And come here, you cute little birdie. Oh, I saw the cutest thing today, you guys. There was, okay, so my husband's watering outside. And we, believe it or not, we have calla lilies coming up now. I mean, they're like Easter flowers. Anyway, that's how warm it is here all the time. I was talking to Jeannie from J9 Scrapped, and she was talking about how, you know, how cold it gets there. And I told her I don't even own a jacket. I don't even own a jacket. It's hot here all the time. Or warm. And even if it's not hot, 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 it's warm enough that calla lilies are coming up in, and my poppies are coming up. I mean, they won't be blooming yet, but they're coming up all over. And that's, you know, what is this? November? Yeah. Anyway, so they're coming up. Well, the cute thing I saw was so amazing. It's done. So I'm going to look here for some little fast things like this. Put these over here. Yeah, so I was out. I was looking out the front window, or the window in the kitchen, from the kitchen. We can see out to the front yard, and there were little birds taking baths in the calla lily leaves that had sort of were curled up to make a cup so that water was, because he was watering. It was the cutest thing I've never, ever seen. I really would like to put this on something, but I don't know where. I never ever saw that before. It was the cutest thing ever. Let's not do it upside down. I mean, I hope my husband, he was going to try and get a picture of it. So cute. I mean, it was just so cute. I don't think we need one here. I don't think I'm going to have something small enough. Let's see. These are some of the ones I made. Account due. That would be dumb. Don't want to say account due. Yes, I need to print out more. Just haven't. Oh, wait. Here's just some ones that are like, what about this guy like that? What about that guy? We can put him sort of, should have put him under there. Maybe I'm not putting one on there. There's too much stuff going on. Or there. Okay, this guy. I don't think I'm doing that either. I like the whole look. This guy here. I should have put him on first. I might be able to put something on this guy. Sometimes there's upside down. Or we could put it like this, kind of camouflage the... I don't know if I want that one on this one. That's too big. That would have been cute. Too big. Where's the other ones I made? Anyway, so that was the cutest thing ever. This gets into Rachel's, I think. Oh, I forgot to add these. I'm going to put some of these on a page somewhere. Things I put on Rachel's. Look at how cute they are. Okay, we'll take one of these out. Let's put a rose on there. Oh, see, there were some birds. I knew I had some birds somewhere. Some little birds. It's too late now. I've already done that. Oh, here's some more birds. Could have did that. I knew they were here somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay, let's put that guy on there. Let's put this on here like this. Just about like that. That's like that. And then the last one is this guy. I was thinking there must be something, maybe a label or something we could put on there. No, too big. Maybe I don't care if it's like that. We could have it come up like that. Then someone could write something on there and then explain it in the back. And we'll do that. So that was the cutest thing ever, the little birds. And then today I saw the first scaly-breasted muñas, whatever they're called, come back. People like to say that they are just escaped, they're escaped birds, and maybe that's true, but I think they've been establishing a presence in California. And it's really cute because they go somewhere and they come back. They go somewhere in the summer. They leave in the late spring and they come back like they came back today. Out there with their little chocolatey head and little speckles all over their body. They're so cute. Okay, I'm going to go like that. Okay, so there, we finished these. So this is a very long video, I know, and I want to put that on. I will come back. I mean, this is what we're going to work on, and I want to finish this really soon so I can get this one gone because I have another series I'm thinking about doing. Okay, so thank you guys for watching and listening to me, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.